Assalamu alaikum. Book recommendations on partition. On the occasion of India's Independence Day, we are sharing a list of fiction and non-fiction books on partition and its aftermath. Partition and Independence Day go hand in hand. While the nation gained freedom, it came at the cost of immense bloodshed. It wasn't just a line on a map, it was the loss of countless lives and the beginning of generational trauma. While the non-fiction focuses on hard facts and ground realities, fiction captures the emotional burden and communal trauma. Through this combination of genres, we aim to highlight different perspectives on how this massive event in the subcontinent affected the lives of millions. Let's begin with fiction. First on the list we have Bittersweet, a collection of Saadat Hasan Manto's work published in 2008. Manto is widely known for his work against partition. Bitter Fruit is a collection of his best work and it is translated by Khalid Hassan. The book contains his work ranging from short stories, plays, sketches, a few pieces on himself, and a letter to Uncle Sam, which has references to communism, Russia, and politics after the partition. The thing that makes this book so brilliant is how Manto has stripped partition of its politics and shown it through the eyes of the citizens. Next on the list we have Train to Pakistan by Khushwant Singh, published in 1956. This book brings the partition into sharp focus by showcasing it through the lens of one tiny fictional village, Mano Majra. The town is shown to be a peaceful space where Sikhs and Muslims coexist. Partition is just a rumor, something happening somewhere else, but then things dramatically change when one day a train filled with corpses arrive in the town. The love turns into hatred and peace shatters. Third on the list is Departed Earth by Anjali Enjeti, published in 2021. This is a heart-wrenching novel that shows us that the impact of partition didn't just belong to 1947, but it rippled across generations. This novel perfectly blends the personal story with the political ground realities. It not just talks about what happened then, but how that pain and suffering continues, and has been inherited silently through secrets, shame, and silences. Last on the list of fiction, we have The Night Diary by Veera Hiranandani, published in 2018. This book tells the story of partition through the diary entries of a 12-year-old. The novel is set in 1947 and follows a girl whose life changes after the partition is announced. Her family is forced to flee across the border to the newly formed India. The story follows her story and how she struggles with identity, violence, and belonging. Now let's move on to 6 powerful non-fiction reads. First one being The Great Partition, The Making of India and Pakistan, published in 2007 by Yasmin Khan. Instead of glorifying the midnight moment of 15th August 1947, the author asks the hard-hitting question, at what cost did this freedom come? This well-researched book explores the political decisions, colonial negligence, and rushed timelines that led to one of the bloodiest mass migrations in human history. More importantly, it focuses on the ordinary people, villagers, families, refugees who bore the brunt of decisions made by government officials. The second book is The Other Side of Violence, Voices from the Partition of India by Urvashi Butalia, published in 1998. This book talks about the untold and unbearable stories of the partition, stories that are not found even in history books. The author has given voice to women, children, Dalits, and those marginalized in both history and memory. Third on the list we have Narrating South Asian Partition, Oral History, Literature, Cinema by Anindya Ray Chaudhary, published in 2019. The writer explores a wide range of medium from oral histories to novels to Bollywood films and examines how partition has been remembered, reimagined, and sometimes even distorted. She has asked questions like why do certain voices dominate the narrative while others are erased? What role does art play in healing or in reopening historical wounds? The book challenges the idea that there is one true partition story. It reveals a rich, messy, emotional archive of voices shaped by time, identity, and intention. Next on the list is Midnight Furies, The Deadly Legacy of India's Partition by Nisid Hajari, published in 2015. Who said non-fictions are only dry? Midnight's Furies is a gripping narrative that has turned the partition of India into a political thriller. This book focuses on the political decisions and failures that led to the catastrophe of 1947. With razor-sharp storytelling, the author takes us into tense corridors of power from Nehru and Jinnah to Mountbatten and Gandhi, showing how mistrust, ambition, and missed opportunities spiraled into mass violence. Next on the list is Remnants of a Separation, A History of the Partition Through Material Memory by Aanchal Malhotra, published in 2019. Another interesting retelling of the partition is this one. Besides focusing on the numbers, dates, or violence, this book tells the story through a locket, a cooking pot, a shawl, a passport, a soil sample even. All the ordinary items that became sacred. The writer and oral historian collects these seemingly mundane items and unlocks the deeply personal stories behind them. With each heirloom comes a memory of leaving home in a hurry, of hiding valuables, of the one item a refugee clung to as the only piece of their past. The last book on the list is The Midnight's Border by Suchitra Vijayan, published in 2021. Suchitra Vijayan captures the emotional geography of borders. She's a lawyer, journalist, and a photographer. She literally travels India's 9,000-mile border, walking, riding, and talking to and listening to the stories of people whose lives changed forever the moment the partition came into effect. The writer travels from Kashmir to the northeast to the Indo-Bangladesh border. Concludingly, these books, fictional and factual, are just not a retelling of what happened in 1947. They show us the raw realities of hurt, separation, grief, and loss. Hope you liked today's video. Feel free to drop your recommendations in the comments. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.